Wilmington's very own Tony Fernandez with A Needy Wilmington.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Thank you for being part of this live broadcast. Thank you for being part of what we do every day when there's an opportunity, is helping somebody who's in need. Again, if you guys are watching this on a replay, please go ahead and share this out with everybody that you know, because you never know that somebody doesn't know what we do and maybe know who you're following, and that we're helping each other in this type of need and this type of season. So my name is Tony. I'm one of the founders for A Needy Wilmington, a nonprofit for public, a community service organization. We are trying to do our best to make everybody's life just a little bit better. So I hope you guys are ready to hear me, because this is going to be an interesting, at least I'm going to be on here for about 20 or 30 minutes. We'll see how it goes before I make you guys go to sleep. If you guys are looking for something to make you tired and go to sleep for a little while, listen to me for about 15 minutes, and I guarantee you, you'll be that way. It'll be better than taking a melatonin or a Unisom, and do it. It don't even have no side effects. Okay, so anyway, enough with the nonsense. So let's get out here real quick. If you guys have not been following and knowing what's been going on for a little bit, we've been doing Adopt a Pilot and Operation Pilot Wheel. Very interesting thing that we've been doing since Thanksgiving, because if you guys have not known, during Thanksgiving, around fall time, we were not going to do any events whatsoever. In Needy Wilmington, we're taking a hiatus, and we were going to take a break for the season and just try to recoup and try to, get our bearings together, because we did have a hard year on a personal level with our family, with our loved ones, a lot of tragedies, a lot of fragile things occurring really, really close to home that needed a little bit of self-care. But even we're doing that going around, this was around late August. The school, of course, if you guys know my co-founder and my partner, who likes to put it lightly, I'm her better half. Sometimes I think she's my better half because she puts up with everything that I do. But they had a meeting at the school. They had some get-togethers. They had some sit-downs. They talk over lunch. They talk over breaks. And they talk about interesting things that are happening in the school that the kids are going without. And, of course, they put their numbers together. They put heads together. One person talked to another, and they found out, wow, there's too many students out here that have a need, and they're hurting really, really bad. You thought that there was a problem during COVID. Now that things are starting to go back, into some kind of normalcy, things got more than what they bargained for. So, with that being said, in years past, as far as we know, as far as the numbers, when students were in need at the school, at Benning High School, it was mostly from the main school, not the small learning communities, okay? All the magnets or the academies and things like that. Well, this year, when they did that, it's affecting not just the Benning High School, but also the small learning communities. And so with that being said, when we first started all this, we were at numbers of 30 students, 184 members. Now, everybody keeps looking at that number like, oh my God, that's so many people. And oh my gosh, what is that? What is that? Well, the numbers keep going higher because something is happening within the community that it's affected them either financially, health-wise, or it could also be considered medically, meaning that different situations, which we'll talk about in a little bit, and entail. So that way we can answer any questions. This is the time you like to ask questions. If you want to answer questions, answer me. If you don't want me to mention your name so I can give you the answer to your questions, please do so. If you're embarrassed, then go ahead and send me a text message, email, WhatsApp, and I'd be more than happy to answer. Even our direct message on either Facebook or Instagram. Hey, Ernie, long time no see, buddy. So if you guys don't know our number, 310-929-0368. 310-929-0368. That's our number, okay? Please do not call and give me prank calls, because then you're going to get Miss Rodriguez pissed off thinking that I have somebody on the side and I don't want to be in trouble by her. No, that's not going to ever happen. That's okay. But that's the number. You call me if you want to leave a message or text message. You have questions, go ahead and do so. Email aneedywilmington@gmail.com. WhatsApp, aneedywilmington. aneedywilmington on Facebook and on Instagram, on direct messenger. And I'd be more than happy to answer any kind of questions that you guys have. And that way, we want this experience to be good. We want you guys to feel comfortable what we're doing. We want you guys to know that whatever you're doing is going to make a difference. Haha, you're funny. Yes, I'm funny because she's not here pinching my ear. Wait till she hears this watches the video later when she takes her time to go to, oh.
I can hear you.
I'm busted. There goes the door. I'm busted. Okay, that was fun. Okay, so since we started, we didn't know where we were going, how it was going to happen. You guys saw the website. You guys see all these numbers. And oh my God, what's happening? And little by little, people were going in and listening and were listening to the stories. Some have a health condition. Some had money that were counted on for the holidays. Now they have to use it. Rent went up because everything started going back to normal, some kind of normalcy. The person that's in charge, unfortunately, single family, the oldest sibling or the oldest, because there's, brother, sister, the oldest child in the household has to watch the other one while that one is working. Somebody has a health condition that requires around the clock to watch, meaning either grandma, grandpa, an older uncle. Something happened at work, they got hurt, and now they have to be on restriction, less of work, and things like that. And if anybody knows when you're on some kind of disability or trying to get some kind of assistance in regards to Social Security disability, EDD disability, that takes a while. So it doesn't kick in right away. Even though it's retro and they think, oh, that's all great, it doesn't help the situation. So those are some of the things that I'm talking about that we take for granted every day. Now, the next thing is the families, what they're asking for. Everybody thinks, oh my God, it's just going to be, they want a bicycle, they want Xbox, they want PS4, they want electronics, they want the gift cards from Apple Tunes, they want a Fortnite doohickey gift card and stuff like that. And that being said, no, that's not what they want. All the students since we've started in 2016 have been very, very, ladies and gentlemen, they don't ask for none of that stuff. Even when they go talk to the parent, I think it's called parent support aid or student support aid, counselors, social workers, all they ask for is, I don't have any clothes. I don't have any soap. I don't have any shampoo. I don't have any conditioner. The food that we eat is 3 times a day. There's no snacks. By the time I have to walk from where I walk to come here to school, I don't get nothing to eat until break. Those are the stories that we hear. These are the stories that are going on. Now, I speak from experience. I was in one of those situations with my single mom. When my father left me when I was 15. When I was 15 years old, my dad woke me up from bed and said, here's a $100 bill. True story. I'm not making it up just to get you guys to give, or I'm not sitting here promoting a sob story. This is a true story. 15-year-old, came from New York, went to live with my uncle here in Linwood, and then to Southgate. Says, I can't take the family, I can't run the family anymore. Here's $100. You're the man of the house. Do the best you can, but I can't stay here no more. Out of a sound sleep, he left me. He left us, me, my brother, and my mom. Okay? I know the situation. I know how it feels to be living in someone else's household. I know how it is to sleep on the floor. I know how it feels to sit there and only have 3 meals a day. That's it. Of course, the fun story about when we have the manguera, when you have to drink water when you're playing outside, been there, done that, okay? A lot of these kids would wish that they had that. They don't even have that, okay? Because unfortunately, a lot of the families that are now are not just 2 or 3 families no more. There's literally more of 4 to 6 family members in their household, so there's more mouths to feed. Okay, so it's not like how it was for us when we were younger, and it was only like 1, 2, or 3 people in the family, kids. No, now it's double, even triple. Okay, and then that even hurts more when the family member is no longer there, or the family has been too ill to take care of the family, or there's something happened that unfortunately the family member passed away, and now they're living with another household. And those are families that we have. Those are the families we have. We have as little as about 1 or 2, even 4, and then we have as of 12. But a lot of good things has happened since that, and we're going to talk about it real quick. So we go into some happy stuff and some positive stuff. So since we started, we've had 13 students adopted, 67 members of those families, so their family members are going to be adopted. They're able to have something under the tree. How does that consist of? Whatever donation you make, whether you adopt or when you want to give a monetary donation, we're going to explain it. Based on how it is by economic and how it is by past, each gift should be maybe around, if you like. You don't have to stick with this. A lot of family members go crazy when they go do this because we say keep it at a certain amount, but no, we want to make it special, and that's what it's all about. See, because a lot of these things that we do, we expect nothing. We say whatever you want to do with your family is completely up to you, and they make it so much special, and it means so much for these kids when we hear the stories and we share with you, and these are ones we've done every year. So next year when I do this will be other stories I'll be telling. They happy, they didn't expect it. This is something out of character. We never knew this could happen. We didn't know this even existed. We didn't know this was going on in our school. We didn't know this organization existed. We didn't know this program existed. My students are doing so much better. My child is doing much better. They feel more confident. They're more excited. They want to do this next year. They want to contribute. They want to be part of it at school. They want to raise money. They want to do food for Thanksgiving, etc., etc., etc. Makes the students more well-rounded, more appreciative, more active in being involved, not on the personal level, but also back to the school and also their fellow students. A lot of the kids right now are currently doing toiletry bags for this event. So the kids can have toiletry like cologne, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush. A lot of them don't have it, guys. They just don't have it. It's just the way it is. Because it's either pay the bills or pay electricity. If they have soap, they buy the cheapest soap they can find. Or if they buy the shampoo, it's the cheapest shampoo they can buy. And it depends on how many people can get use out of that household out of one bottle of shampoo or conditioner or what have you. Toilet paper, basic and necessary. Now, a lot of them, we could even go to another level of story, okay? A lot of them are living in a garage. A lot of them are living in a motel. A lot of them are living in a car. A lot of them are living in a hotel. So they don't have ways to use all this stuff because of their situation. So that's why we adopted it to their way so they don't have stuff that they can't use. So when you adopt a family, we put all that information in there. They don't have a stove, they use a microwave. They don't have a refrigerator, but they have a cooler. So we put a list together for the food that will not, of course, none of it's perishable. So the stuff that goes in the microwave, it's either the top ramen or the canned stuff, or this called Hormel, Del Monte, quick heat up in the microwave, something like that. Canned stuff, potted meat, the sandwich bread, things like that. All those things they can go ahead and keep, and they can go ahead and make it last. Trust me, guys, I've been there. I know they can. You'd be surprised what we can find in a 99-cent store or Dollar Tree, now $1.25. That will work and last, and you know what, gets you through the tough times. Okay, so that's why we have two set of things for the meal baskets. If you guys want to do that, or you just want to do the donation, let them go ahead and do it, because that way they know what they can buy, what they can use, and then it make it last whatever they want. Okay, so if you have a Food for Less nearby, get them a Food for Less gift card if you want. Get a regular gift card if you want. Like the Visa, the MasterCard one. We ask just get the gift card receipt so that way they know it's in there because of all the weird stuff that's been going on, so they don't feel like they're being dipped. Last year we did. We had someone that got a gift card from somebody for a family, donated $50, and then when they try to use it, somebody already used it. So they had the card, didn't have the gift card receipt. That's why we're asking for a gift card receipt. They went to go use it, and they felt embarrassed, and they were at the store with $50 worth of stuff. They couldn't buy it. So they called me. I went down there and paid for it. So they got taken care of. But that's the point where we say, please make sure you have the gift card receipt, because we don't want anybody to feel bad and then, have fault in the program and be in a unhappy situation. We always try to make it as best as we can, and that's why they did what they did. They called, and of course we took care of it. Okay, so now we have 17 students left, 117 members. Again, the reason why the numbers outweigh how many students is because a lot of these families are multi-families. And that's why we're going to walk through real quick and just talk about which ones they have that are left. And if you guys want to pitch and say, hey, I'm interested, or if you want to go on the website and tell me, yes, you're interested, let me know, or we can talk about it some more. And if you want to be private, you want to be you don't want to know about it, that's fine too. We can work that out. So the first one we have is Family A. So this one is 6 members in the family. I'm going to try to go this real quick because I don't want you guys to be bored. I'm sorry, even the light sees everything about me. So now we got this light, so now you can see me, because somebody complained that they couldn't see me. Why would you want to see me? This is big enough. You don't need to see me. I mean, I'm sure I bother you guys enough with my faces on your social media platforms and my voice. And now you're going to see me brighter with this little sulu light, whatever this is called. That kind of deal. Okay, so Family A has 6 members. This particular student is one guardian. It's a one guardian home. So that means they live with somebody else that's maybe second generation family or something. So it's 3 adults, 3 kids. Mom is supporting the grandparents and grandchildren. Grandparents and children. So again, this is a situation that somebody is the elder of the family, either probably was a grandma and grandpa, or now, of course, in this situation, grandparents, mom and dad, can't care for themselves anymore. And of course, they're not going to put them in a uncomfortable situation being in a home. So they are taking care of the mom and dad, whether it's on the mom's side. This is on the mom's side with 3 kids. So that's a big responsibility. So if you're interested, let me know. That's the circumstance. So once you guys click on the families, it tells you a little bit about it. And technically what we do is, once you're interested, we send you the list, and it tells you their sizes and their shoes. If you want something a little bit more, then great. If you want to make a moderate donation, you can donate. The average gift is $40 to $45. And the reason why we do $40 or $45, it's $5 or $10 more than we did last year. If you give them a gift card of that amount, which we have everybody who's been adopting mostly doing, they can go to, say, Ross, TJ Maxx, Burlington Coat Factory, and I think Marshall's. You can get a good deal. You can get a shirt and pants for that amount of money. So that's the reason why we do it. Like, we don't talk about the JCPenney because it's unrealistic. So that way they can get what they want. They can see what they like and what have you. And then, of course, they may get extra something from for gift cards from somebody else, and they combine it and they get what they want. So that's the average, about $40, $45. And then, of course, the food is $10 to $12. So $10 to $12 per person. But again, the captains are always mostly most generous, so they always give you more. So if it's only like 1 or 2 people, they'll give them $50, and then another $50 for the extra 1 week food basket. And it's mostly for snacks and things like that because they're on 1 week break. Okay, so that's Family A. Family B, this one's a 7-member family. Okay, so this family is 7 members, 1 guardian. So that means it's not even a mom and dad. It's probably an uncle or aunt. And again, the reason why we don't know, so someone doesn't understand, a lot of these students are very, very shy. I was very, very shy, very, very fragile. When you come talk to somebody about your personal problems, it's not the easiest. Those are the bravest individuals, I would say, on this earth. If you're going to go and be humble to sit there and say, I need help, they're more of a person than any of us can ever be when you go ask for help. It's really, really touching that someone can go and say, from all the stigma and the way things are today, oh, well, you must be weak because you can't handle it, or you must be weak because of this. It has nothing to do with that. Every circumstance is different. Every situation is different. So when someone sits there and goes to somebody of authority, or somebody that just in general asks for help, that's a big deal. So this person, again, but again, to talk about it, they're going to be the one they are going to describe as much as they can what, being comfortable. Again, situations are different. They may be undocumented. They may feel uncomfortable. They might be in some kind of domestic violence situation. They could be in some kind of, violent situation, bad relationship, what have you. So they don't give too much information, but we have enough information that, 1, the school trusts us on what we're doing, and 2, that the person that's giving this information to us is comfortable giving it because they do need the help. Raising 5 boys, struggling to pay rent, food, and bills. So there you go. So this is a person that's obviously working, but raising 5 boys, and it's hard because they have to probably stretch paid to pay Peter to pay Paul, and vice versa, struggling to pay rent and food and bills. So that's family B. So if you guys are interested in that, that's family B. And of course, if you guys, like, we have one family member asking to see if they want something more, we can do is ask. That's all we can do. And the same way, as far as wanting to deliver to their household, all we can do is ask. So if they say it's okay, then we'll make the arrangements, and then we go from there. So C's been adopted, D's been adopted. The next one is E. Family E has 5 members. This one is a 2-parent home, low income, needs assistance during the holiday. It's 4 adults and 1 child. So again, this might be a situation, well, there might be only 1 child, which of course is the student, but it's a pair of parents who are taking care of either a grandma, grandpa, or uncle and aunt of elderly of age, of maturity. So, or it can be a health situation, or they can be ill, they can be sick. So that's the reason why that's the situation. F has been adapted. So now we're at G. Family G has 9 members. Again, guys, you don't have to do it by yourself. Do this as a co-captain. We've done it in the years. Do it with friends, family, co-workers. Make it as a fun project. Make it sound like, hey, you know what? Let's not just work, give to one ourselves. Let's go ahead and help somebody else. Let's adopt a family. Everybody chip in, and it's from all of us to this student that's in need. Family G is 1 parent, 2 multi-generational homes. So that means it's someone else is now already an adult, and now they're taking care of the parent. Low income, needs assistance during the holiday. 5 adults, 4 children. So it's 1 person taking care of 2 other ones, or 2 adults, mom and dad taking care of grandma, grandpa, or aunt and uncle. So that would be the 4, and then of course top of that, 4 children. So they're taking care of somebody else's mom and dad, or even taking care of uncle or aunt. So that's family G. Again, if you guys want to be part of that, do as a co-captain. It is a large family, and it'll be helpful. Family J, 8 members. This is a dual single parent home living with another family. So this is already mom and dad living with another mom and dad in someone else's house. Low income, needs assistance during the holiday. Hi, Gloria. Thanks for being part of our Facebook and Instagram Live. If I didn't mention it, my apologies, guys. I want to get into it. So thank you for everybody who's been tuning in on Instagram. Wilma's Luck, DJ Ralph Retro, Crazy Mama. Thank you for so much being part of our broadcast. Ernie with Amvest 33. Moni, happy Moni. Thank you for being part of us again. Steffi B 73. Caldavera Elvia. Thank you for being part of our live broadcast. LM Martinez 0421. Thank you for being part of our broadcast on Instagram. Awesomeness 8260. Thank you for being part of Instagram. I'm going to do this in code. Awesome 8260. Give me a yes or no if we're visiting you this year, if you know what I mean. Okay? And you can just send me a message later. Okay? Let's see. So Family J, that's for dual single parent, home living with another family, low income assistance during the holiday, previously living in a shelter. So that means they got help one time or another, lived somewhere on their own, didn't work out, and now they're living in a shelter. So that means that something tragedy happened in the family that they got dislocated. That's one of the sad stories. And then, of course, the children are 5 children. So, matter of fact, let's go into it more because I really want this one hopefully to get help because they've been in a shelter and they probably have more than 1 kid in school. So let's check it out real quick. This is Family J. Again, this is what I'm talking about. It's just giving you guys a little bit more background on what's going on. It's not just the easy pop-up where everybody else gets so many bikes, basketballs, and just giving out to anybody at random. It's all great and beautiful. It's like the perfect, thing. But for the ones who don't want toys, they just want basic necessities, and you just want to make sure that this is the way I look at it, guys. If you guys can't have your basic necessities, you can't think about getting anything extra. It's almost like going to an outing, and if you can't, at least have dinner, and you're already talking about dessert, it's not even worth it because you rather have the meal than the dessert. I mean, that's the way I looked at it when I was growing up. Okay, here we go. Where'd it go? I was just here. Okay, so they're from Wilmington. And according to this, yes, so most of the kids are from Wilmington Community Schools. So if you guys are interested and want to help them out, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so there's 5 kids in the Wilmington School District that this is gonna are gonna need help. So it's the student in Benning High School, and the other 4 are Wilmington Community Schools. Family L is 6 members, a single young parent at home, low income, needs assistance during the holiday, 1 adult, 5 kids. So unfortunately, this person has 5 children, young parent, and something happened where it's a single parent home, but has 5 children and needs assistance. Let's see. This one is, let's see. Okay, this is a very unique situation as well. So as I mentioned, family of 6. This person is a single mom living in a hotel. Unfortunately, because of her situation, is not comfortable giving the address, so we are working straight with the student to give them the gift cards or the gift, whoever adopts them. So again, single mom raising 5. So very, very unique situation that we're talking about for these that need help. Next one is O, 5 members, single father on a low income, needs assistance, 1 adult, 4 kids. So if you guys are interested, that one's available. P, 8 members, is a single mom, 2 family homes. So that means it's a single mom can't earn enough or have enough money to probably live in one household, lives with another family, and it's 3 adults, 5 children. So that obviously, as I mentioned, single mom, the other person has a mom and dad in the household, and it's 5 children altogether from, both. So that's why they're trying to, co-mingle everything just so they can make ends meet. So that's why it's really, really important when they have those kind of situations that, they don't ask for anything extra. They just ask for the basic necessities. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I already mentioned that one. That was P. Q. Okay, here we go. 5 members, single mom home, low income, needs assistance during the holiday, 1 adult, 4 children. If you guys are interested, that one's available. That's family Q. Family S, 8 members. If you guys have noticed, all the families that we started with are anywhere between 5, 6, 7, and 8. As I mentioned, there's more members in need than ever since we started this in 2016. 2-parent home, low income assistance, 3 adults, 5 kids. So that's family S. Now, before I go to the next one, guys, I want you guys to understand something. Lisi Bird, thank you for being part of our live broadcast on Facebook. Christian Seha, thank you for being part of our live broadcast. Instagram, we have a question. You'll adopt family B with the boys. Okay, so that one is 7 members. That's with 1 guardian, 5 boys. Okay, you got it. That's yours. So we got one. Yay! Family B is gone. I'll send you the information. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you so much. Happy morning. Appreciate you so much as always. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Well, can you please go over the process of the adopting a family and missing? Not a problem. I'll be happy to do so. That's the reason why we're doing this. So if you feel comfortable as you are asking questions, this is what I'm here for. The website has all the information, social media, but sometimes it's good to just have it verbal and understand it. So there's two programs that we have here as far as adopting a family. If you want to adopt a family that you already see on the site, it gives you the basic information. In years past, we noticed if we put as minimal as possible, it gets through the process as far as getting the interest. If you want to help that family, because it's based on what you thinking are able to spend per student, or per member. So if we were to sit here and give you a large family with all these, all that information, it'd be overwhelming and too much. And it's like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do that. It's just too much. Doing it slowly, you guys see if you have one member, two members. It's almost like if you were to sit there and get a gift for a coworker or a family member. If you were to say, okay, I can do one this year, I can do two, okay, I can do that. So if you do this kind of a thing and you want to give, you can see how many members they are. Okay, sounds good. What are the members? So if you're interested in this one, I'll send you the list on what it looks like. And basically what it is, like I said, only clothes. They don't ask for any toys. They don't ask for any of these expensive gift cards for Fortnite, Apple Tunes, and all these other doohickey little Coco Melon or Cuckoo Caca and all these little things that you have to pay to play video games and PS5 and get all these whatever. No, they just want clothes. They want a shirt, a jacket, shoes, and what have you. And so what we do is we basically go from $40 to $45 average per person. Okay, so that gives them the opportunity whether you do it or they do it. If it's a gift card, we recommend Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington Coat Factory, so they get more for their buck. So once you adopt that and you want to do that, then you can do that. If you want to do it on your own, which is fun with everybody else does, we provide you the sizes and we provide you what shoe size they wear. And then, of course, if you ask anything more because you know their situation, you might relate with it. Hey, I want to send them a little something. I want to do something for a little special. Can you ask? And all we can do is ask. Now, if that doesn't work for you guys, then we have to adopt Operation Pilot Wheel. Now, Operation Pilot Wheel, again, is something that we have done since 2016. Pretty much what it is, it's a pot. So everybody donates whatever they want. We never have a strict amount on what you can donate. We don't just say, can you please give $5? We don't say, can you please give 20? Can we say 20? No, we don't do that. You can donate as little as $1. I prefer if everybody watched me, over 160 people that do watch me on an average, well, I wish. It shows 160 people would like to watch, but there's not 160 people watching. There's the reality of maybe 10, if lucky on a good day, and then maybe another 10 watching the video. But we sit there and kindly ask, if you donate $1 and everybody would donate, we would have so much money. So rather than telling everybody donate a certain amount that may not be feasible, but at least if everybody can donate $1, if you can afford a Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks coffee, I kindly ask, please go get something smaller or regular and donate the balance and donate that. And you made the pot bigger. So the ones that don't get adopted, we go make a run to Ross or Burlington Coat Factory or Marshall for a gift card, equaling that amount for each one of those families. And whoever don't get adopted, that's what they get. They get a gift card, and we give a gift card for the food as well. And we go to Food for Less for that. So I hope that answers your question. So you can be anonymous. You don't have to give your name. If you want to sit there and be anonymous, we just say your initials and say thank you because we want you to know that we got it. And also I respond to the Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. I don't think Cash App has a way to respond back. So the only way is I can get what I get on Instagram or Facebook is I put it out there unless, you provide me your email. But then again, that takes away your, anonymity, where if you want to be anonymous, I can't email you thank you if you don't provide it. So I hope I answered your question, Wilma's Luck. And if there's anything else I missed or you want something more elaborate, let me know and I'll be more happy to answer. So that's how you can go ahead. The process is adopting a family. There's either adopting a family from the list or just donate a couple of dollars and say, I hope this goes to a needy family. I trust you. Go do what you can do. All right. So that was, where am I at? Where are we at? S. Family S, going in again, I'm sorry. Family S has 8 members. It's a 2-parent home, low income, needs assistance 3 adults, 5 children. Just so everybody understands that when they hear the word low income, it happens every year. Most companies will downsize and they cut hours. So that's why when they may work full time for a whole period of for the year, but when it gets to the end of the year, it might as well be just less than 40 hours a week, because whatever they don't work toward the end of the holiday or near the holiday, fall and holiday season, it is pretty much low income. And then, of course, if they have any extra expenses that does not come up under normal circumstances, let's face it. When I grew up, and of course, it's a lot different than now than now, because we have so many options like Grubhub and all that. So all the little extras that we would have to walk to the store to get. Now you're paying service fees and fee for this and fee for that if you get something delivered home or whatever. But back in our days, if we had money for rent, electric, gas, water, and trash, we didn't have a car. We took the bus for everywhere. So we had to buy the monthly bus pass. Okay. If we had anything extra, the most we would get would be the corner store, like ice cream cone, or ice cream this, or ice cream, or a candy, or whatever, or make, something like pudding or Jell-O at home. That's the most of it. So when you have now low income, when you try to do anything extra, it's just not there. As matter of fact, some might even have to, pay Peter to Paul and say, I'm going to pay you in 2 weeks. And technically you're lying because you don't have it. And so you ask for an extension and you're literally not ever catching up. So that's the reason why for a lot of one of scenarios, when they say low income, that it's because of that. And again, someone gets sick, somebody breaks their leg, or someone gets hurt, someone gets an accident, and it's not no fault by them. They could be walking to school and someone hits them with a car. Someone gets sick, they require more medication than what they could normally buy over the counter. Let's not forget about the fees. If you go to a doctor, you have to pay for visit. So those are things that just interferes with your regular, income, and that you don't count on. That happens. And of course, let's not even talk about things needed at school. Okay, I need this for a project. I need this for a field trip. I need this to play sports. I need this to sign up for extracurriculum as part of my cheer or football or baseball or whatever. Let's not go there. So yeah, money keeps, going out and, out and out. This is Family V. This is what we recommend to co-captains. A family of 12. 2 parents in a multi-family household. So that means mom and dad. 2 families, mom and dad. So that means mom and dad raised kids, their daughter or their son. And now they're grown up as adults. So now you have 2 parents co-parenting in a multi-household or multi-generational, 6 adults and 6 children. So this one is, let me give you more background. And of course, if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you want to be private, I'd be happy to do that too. Here we go. Again, this one is a small learning community, so it's not part of the larger, the regular batting school. So this should tell you, even the ones in small learning communities, they think they're in a better situation. They're not. That just means that they're a little bit more gifted, or they are gifted to be in that program. So hopefully with this program that they're in, it's going to make them accelerate to a better student. So when the future comes around to whatever choices they make, vocational or further their education, there's more opportunities for them in this particular small learning community. So these are either probably grandma, grandpa, and then again, mom and dad, and then mom and dad, and then the students. So the students is, and there's a baby. They're youngsters. So 2 month, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 7-year-old, a 17-year-old and 18-year-old, a 21-year-old and 22-year-old. So again, mom and dad, and then of course now they're grandma, grandpa, mom and dad, and then of course the oldest ones are in college, community college, and the other ones are in high school or community college, one of them, and then the rest are youngsters So they're either in community, Wilmington Community School Elementary, or EC, Early Childhood. And of course, the little one's still having fun watching stuff on TV. He's only 2 months old. If they're, well, 2 months old, you can't even watch TV, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so that's the large one. And we're almost coming to the end, guys. So this is family Z, 6-member family. This one's a 2-parent household, low income, for 2 adults and 4 children. So that's a 6-member. So if you guys are interested in that one, 2 parents. Again, guys, co-parent, co-captain. You don't have to do it by yourself. That was Z. Okay. This is family AA. We read out of the alphabet, so now we start doubling up on letters. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I'm catching up with everybody. Okay. Family AA is a 7-member family. This one is 2-parent household, multi-family household, low-income household, need assistance during the holiday, 4 adults and 3 kids. Again, this is something recommend co-parenting. So co-captain. I keep saying co-parenting and co-captain. Co-captain. So that way you guys can do it as a family, project, or someone from your job adopt a family, so that way they can be fulfilled. Family FF is 5 members. This one is 2-parent household, low income, assistance during the holiday, 2 adults and 3 kids. That was not too bad. That's 5 members. And then the last one is JJ. And this one is 1-parent household, 1 adult and 4 children. And then we just got a message yesterday that we have 2 more family members, but we're trying to get all the information and vet it out. One is living in a motel, and it's kind of sad because we helped somebody for 2 years living in that same motel or hotel motel. They did well, got a job, and now he lives at a rental property in Wilmington. He doesn't ask for help, but he does ask how we do and things like that, and he helps out, things like that. So that's for the family that we helped out before, and now we're doing this one. And the one that we have now, it's actually a small learning community student. That's not working. So that means either something helped, something got hurt, or somebody, we'll find out more, a 6-member family, but we haven't posted that yet. That'll probably get posted on Monday or Tuesday. Just so you guys know, it's real easy to say, well, when you're going to stop, or when is enough, or what have you. Technically, we're since we did the Thanksgiving, we've been doing some kind of event to help somebody throughout the year. If you guys have not noticed or not following what we have done, even with the hiatus that we did, we still did a Get Stuff box, which was very successful. I'm going to be putting pictures and everybody that was involved. It was a great success of all the students at the school because it was all done in-house. Hi, Darla. Thanks for being part of our live broadcast so much on Instagram. One of our captains that adopted 2 families. I lost my train of thought. Oh, so they did all the raising of food, and they did all the running around with their head cut off, and they did very, very well. So there's already a site already for that, for the Get Stuff box. If you want to see how successful it was and how much work they put into it, this is what it's all about. We want the youngsters. We want more of the younger generations to know it's okay to help your fellow student. It's okay to help somebody that you may know. It's not an embarrassing situation. It's okay for someone to ask for help and be there for them. So that's the whole point of doing this, because, when we started this, the whole point is this is not like all the other organizations where they're large and everybody takes a pay because they get all the donations. And then what they do is they take the money and they cut it and they sit there and pay all their shareholders and all that. No, this is all from the kindness of our hearts. And of course, our philosophy, our mantra that has been done forever in our grassroots blood, and what I've been doing for years, because I also did this in Southgate, through my Southgate high school years, through the community when I was at the First Christian Church in Bellflower, is that nobody gets turned away, and anybody who's hurting, we take out our own pocket. So nobody has ever been without since we started. From prom to senior dues, to someone needs a computer, to somebody who needed a printer, or somebody needed something during COVID, or someone needed something to eat, or someone just had a baby and need diapers. If we can't get it on here to raise by ourselves, then it takes our own pocket. Now, just to be fair of everything, because when you go to the website, you're going to see all these names. They're on there. Yes, they are our partners. They've been there for us during COVID. So we could not do what we needed to do those events during that period. So like the marathon and Valero, in collaboration with, Mike Gibson's office, Buscaino's office, during Thanksgiving, anything like that. Those don't go unnoticed. Okay, they do help us out. They've been there in the pinch when we needed them, and so that's why they're there. We even had Long Beach Tea. Of course, he relocated to another state, but he keeps in contact with us and does really well what he's doing for the veterans where he's at. But he's still a longtime partner, short partner that we've been here, and it was great when he was here. But he's never going to be taken off. He's still going to be there. So that's why we keep him there. Long Beach Tea and Coffee has helped us out. Trying to get to the site so I can show you where'd it go. Give me a second. So I want to make sure that I cover everything. Oh, what'd I do here? Hello, where'd it go? Oh, there I am. Funny. This website's really funny today. Okay, here we go. Give me a second. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. Give me a second. We're almost done, guys. You're done watching my face and listening to my voice, and now you guys are already probably getting sleepy and getting tired, and now you can say, that was great therapy. Thank you for doing that. Okay, so like Maya Restaurant, believe it or not, we have Bombas, who does our socks. So that's our first major sponsor from Shark Tank. Believe it or not, a small organization like us here in Wilmington believed in what we did, and we're our third-year partner with them. SBCC, New Challenge Ministries, Boys and Girls Club of Los Angeles Harbor, Rotary International, Valero, Marathon, Wilmington Chamber of Commerce, of course, the Wilmington community, every little dollar from ILW to the regular blue collar, to the teacher, to the ones who work in a small, coffee shop, to doing errands or whatever, donate. Thanks to you guys. You guys donate. Supervisor Han's office, I mentioned Buscaino's office, Mike Gibson's office. They're the ones who gives us the opportunity to do what we do and all the other stuff that we do. And so they don't go unnoticed, and they never go unnoticed. If everybody knows, I appreciate the relationship more than the donation. Okay, that's about it. It is 9:30. How well did I do? I don't know if I did 30 minutes, or did I do less, or did I do more? And did everybody fall asleep on my live? All right, guys. So that's pretty much in a nutshell. So just for a quick recap, thanks for being part of watching this. It's not as entertaining as all the other things I normally do when I'm on here. If you guys don't know, we're on TikTok as well. If you guys are not following me on TikTok, go ahead and follow me on TikTok so I can get enough people on there. I can go live there too. So right now it's just information that I'm able to post and some cute little music that doesn't get copyrighted on this stuff. So if you guys want to see me on TikTok and do what I do there, then that would be the place. Give me some more followers, and then I can get live on there. Again, recap. If you guys want to adopt a family, please do so. Again, they're asking for nothing but just basic necessities: toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash, feminine products for the girls, special things for... Thank you, Gloria. Gloria's following me on TikTok. Okay, now I need another 999 more. I love you guys. You guys are a trip. Okay, back to the recap. If you guys want to adopt a family, go ahead. Again, if it's a large family, which I know it is, guys, then do it with 2. Do it with 3 people. There's nothing wrong with it. We just want the people to be fulfilled in need, have something to open on Christmas, so that way they know they're thought of, they're cared about. That's the most important thing, is just to be thought of. The presents are a nice thing after the fact. And then, of course, being warm and have something new and fresh to wear when they go back to school after Christmas break, that's the coolest thing. So that's why I'm saying it's very, very minimum. If you guys look at the poster, the flyers, that's all they want is clothes. That's it. The money is just to get the gift card so they can buy the clothes. That's it. It's nothing to do anything that's tangible, plastic, once used, throw away. listen to once and it's put away. No, these are things that they're going to be able to use, wear, feel good about, feel confident about, they feel fresh about. So please go ahead and do that. If you guys want to donate money because it's too much and it's hard, again, you can even co-captain with that. Get everybody to chip in $1. You get 5 people, that's $5. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do more than $5. If you can only do $5 and you just want to be anonymous, I appreciate you doing it. And of course, if you guys cannot donate, to share the information, share my ugly mug on social media. Take my your headache and give it to somebody else so that way they can have it. Use it as an April Fool joke if you want. Go ahead and give them something. Hey, look at this guy. He has something great to say about our future. And then it's just me talking about getting someone adopted and getting some money raised, and that's it. And that way they can feel like, oh, thanks a lot, buddy. No, just kidding. Okay, enough with giving you guys a headache. I'm out of here. So if you guys, again, have any questions, let me know. If you have any concerns, let me know. And until the next time, keep watching the updates. We'll let you guys know about any more adopted families. Thank you again, Monique. On our Instagram Live, just adopted Family B, which is one of our larger families. Where are we at here? Let me see. Give me a second. Come on, before the song kicks in. Hurry up. One more. Yes, one of the larger families. 7 members. So thank you so much for doing that, Monique. I appreciate you. Until next time, hey, Mama Me, watch the video so you guys can catch what you missed. Until next time, have a good evening. Be safe. Be good another. If you guys are going to be on the rain, make sure you cover up. See you guys later.